I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Hunter, and this is
the Family Showdown!
What's up? Good evening. Hello. Welcome. Wow, the camera's not frozen.
Don't jinx it, dude.
It's like a miracle.
No.
It's small miracle. You've got to be
Nope.
thankful for small miracles.
It's true. I just sneezed really loudly right before we came on, so I'm afraid I'm going to start again. So, hence the weird face. Sorry.
I think I need to move over.
Well, weirder than normal.
All right.
So, peeps, how's it going?
We're kind of off center.
You're kind of off center.
I guess it is what it is.
Welcome to Chaos.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome to our shenanigans show.
Shenanigans.
No shenanigans to start it off. I'm shocked.
Stop. You're gonna jinx it.
Am I gonna jinx it?
You're gonna jinx it.
I'm gonna jinx it.
You're gonna jinx it.
All right, folks. We're just gonna jump right in. Welcome to the show. Let me get my buttons set up though.
Woo woo. Ready to play some board games? Let's talk about some board games.
Maybe.
If Hunter gets his act together.
Maybe I'll get it. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Did we play something?
We played some things.
We did?
Well, I played some things. I played lots more things than you played.
Yeah, that's nothing new. It's school year. Nothing new. Now that we found that board game arena thing, it's probably all over. There's no.
No, the board game arena may be all over. In another way, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that shortly.
Nonsense. We need to.
All right, so I played 9 games. Rebecca played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. I played 9. She played 5.
That's fair.
All right.
9 to 5.
So you always go from best to worst.
Oh, okay. According to you.
According to me. You can do your own rankings if you wish. That require preparation.
Oh, where's that technical difficulties
This
button?
one right.
Oh, hey, we're back already.
All right. So 9 games. So number 9 is. You should know what number 9 is.
Oh, well. What a shock.
Subdivision. So this is the game of our collection, other than miscellaneous like Latin games and things like that, and kids games. This is the one that we've gone the longest without playing.
Which is weird because I thought we had played it more recently than we had.
No, we haven't. Did this game come out? I think we played it a couple of times when it first came out.
I played it a lot without you.
Oh,
just
did
so
you?
You know. Yes.
That's the longest one I've gone without playing. Subdivision. So this is like Suburbia's lesser known.
Go ahead and say it.
Step brother. Subdivision. So this one's similar to Subdivision. It's a tile placement game where you get points based on placing tiles next to each other and activating tiles and all sorts of goals and things. Yeah. So I think this would be an amazing app game. This is the type of game where it's very easy to miss things.
That's true.
You think, oh wait, I should have activated this thing, or I should have done this, or oh wait, I activated the wrong thing, or it needs a little person standing over you going, no, you can't do that, or oops, you forgot to do this one thing.
Was that basketball player?
Yeah.
Not in my house.
No. So it's all right. I've come to find that I'm not a fan of this style of game.
Yes, we know.
Subdivision, Suburbia, all those. Not a fan of them. I know some people love those kind of games, but not a fan.
My hot take is I like this better than Suburbia.
But
I don't want to play with Hunter again.
That's not that hot of a take.
What?
You're not the only person who's ever said that.
I just mess with you. It is, like he said, it's easy to forget things because this game, it's almost counterintuitive.
You play a tile and then you activate the tiles around that tile. You don't activate that tile.
It. And so it's really easy to be like, oh, I put this here and I activate it because most games do that. And it's kind of goes against your instinct. You're like, wait a second, no, it's the stuff that's touching it.
In fact, we played
planning it-
almost 1/3 of the game, had to start over.
Yeah, and I kept going, it doesn't feel right. This
Because we were
doesn't
playing
feel
it
right.
backwards. Because you think you play a tile and activate the tile. No, you activate all the tiles around that tile.
And it had been long enough, I guess I didn't remember, because I was like, this doesn't feel right. The way we're playing this feels weird. And yeah, it's because you activate the stuff around it, not the tile itself.
It's an okay tile placement game. But
it's fun. I like it.
it's just
I like it.
okay. I give it a 7.
I mean, it's not amazing.
Just because Rebecca likes it so much. I think if
No, don't placate me.
all right, then I'm changing it. It's a 6.
I knew it.
I'm making it a 6.
I knew it.
6.
I knew it.
Now it's 6. I won't be nice. It's a 6. Bye, Suburbia.
He's
in more than one way.
Yeah, he's like, we could set this on fire. And it's like, okay.
I just hate it when you play a game and then you realize, oh crap, I forgot to do 3 things. And then what do? You try to redo it. You try to you can't go back. So you're like, oh, I just anyway.
Set it on fire.
Yes. All right, my number 8. Number 8. Where's my number 8?
I like Subdivision better than Suburbia. I like the fact that it's actually on a map, because Suburbia, you're just kind of building this little honeycomb grid below your starter spot. I don't feel like you're building a town. In this one, it's actually on a map, and there's a highway going across a certain portion of it, and I feel like you're building from it as opposed to Suburbia. So I feel like, even though I know that, like you said, it is kind of counterintuitive, some of it, it feels like at least you're building something. Yeah, it's pretty much Gardner. The top 5 games, you forget to do the actions. This would be
And then
up there.
then you mentioned it, that I actually like Subdivision better than Suburbia in one way. You don't have to worry about what other people are doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
in
thing.
Suburbia, you're like, oh wait, as far as I remember, I've only played Suburbia
Yes.
once. Like, this person has a certain thing, so it affects me in a certain way.
Yes, it does.
And you have to pay attention to what everyone's building.
And that's what, like Michael's saying too, the Suburbia app does all the computations, so it makes it easier, right?
Yeah,
and
I would
that's
play
the
that
thing
as
with,
an app game, because then I wouldn't mess anything up. But and plus we probably weren't in the right mindset at the time anyway to deal with doing things in the proper order and blah blah blah. All right, so move on to my number 8. It's a game I played on Board Game Arena. Let's see if I can get it to come up on my screen.
Are volumes low? That's unusual.
All right, we'll crank it up.
Oh no!
I think someone was complaining about the volume last time we turned it down. So.
It was probably Coral Lou.
All right, we cranked it up. Let us know if that's too loud. All right, so I played Rallyman on Board Game Arena. Rallyman GT. It's a racing game.
Oh dear.
And it's okay. It's an okay racing game. I'm not a big fan of racing games in general, but it's a pretty good. If you're looking for a straightforward dice chucker racing game, it's a pretty good one. I prefer Downforce because it's more controlled, because the cards, there's less randomness with the cards in Downforce, because I think everyone gets the same deck of cards. It's just what order you get them in, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly. I may not be remembering that right.
No, it's on the card. It's randomized.
But I'm saying everyone has the same hand of cards, right? Or are you drawing from a random deck?
You're drawing from a deck.
Then that game's trouble too. No, just kidding. So Rallyman GT, I played on Board Game Arena. It's okay. Like I said, if you're looking for a dice chucker racing game, it's kind of interesting because there's ways to mitigate your dice rolls, so that's interesting. I'm okay at it. I think I finished 3rd out of 6 or something like that.
3rd out of 3?
3rd out of 6.
Oh.
But here's the thing.
Camel up.
I'm about to climb on my soapbox.
Oh, for a second I thought you said you were about
Coral
to
Lou
cry.
on? Oh, sorry, Coral Lou. This is going to hit you in the feels.
Oh no! What are you doing?
I am done with this one turn a game thing on Board Game Arena. Done with it.
You already started this rant. This is an old rant. You did this last week.
No, I was saying I was considering maybe doing it. I'm done. I can't do it.
It's not Coral Lou's fault.
Well, she's a big fan of it. She plays them like crazy.
Well, yeah, but it's not her fault that you're,
So Rallyman GT took me 19 days to play. 19 days to play a 20-minute game. 19 days.
But you're doing a turn at a time.
I don't care. 19 days. Dude,
it's not designed
any interest I had in the game at the start was completely lost.
Not designed.
No, it was not. Clearly, whatever interest and excitement I had about the game waned after about 10 days. And then it's like, I want to get this game done.
So who was it? Was it Zaris, the one that was talking about where you used to mail your moves back and forth to each other.
Yes.
You would have set your mail on fire.
I would have
when
been
you got
so
it. You would have
angry.
been horrible at that.
I wanted to do diplomacy that way, try out diplomacy, and I could never bring myself to do it because they said an average game of diplomacy, the way they
20 years
takes about 6 months to play.
Oh, that's all? I figured it was a decade.
So
I honestly did.
There's games that have been going that long. All right, so there you go.
France.
I'm gonna move on. To another BGA.
Oh, was there a woo? I remember
another BGA game.
Oh goodness.
That I played.
Oh goodness.
Terra Mystica. Okay, so here's the story. Here's story time for Terra Mystica. So Terra Mystica, if you know, one of our favorite games, one of her all-time favorite games is Gaia Project, which is based off of Terra Mystica, right?
Yeah.
Because I think it's Gaia Project, a Terra Mystica game. It's actually.
I think it says that, yeah.
So I jumped into Terra Mystica. I'm like, I know Gaia Project. I can play Terra Mystica, no problem. I had no clue what I was doing the whole time. and after about 5 days of playing, I had no interest to even read the rules. So I just kind of winged it. I just pushed buttons, saw what I tried to do.
You're one of those nightmare players. I bet you're on somebody's top 10 list now.
Probably.
For annoying people to play against.
They don't know. They have to wait 2 days to see what I did.
Just confessed live on the internet. It's not erasable.
I was like, okay, let's try this. Oh, look, that got me some points. That sounds great.
I think you know what his answer is now, Gardner.
So out of 4 people, I tied for third. So that's not bad, right? I didn't get last. I guess I
was it Tommy?
Last. No, it was random randos.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
internet.
Where's Tommy?
Terra Mystica, I have no interest in playing that game again. If anyone says
Gaia Project's that much better still.
That much better.
Okay, because at first we thought that was kind of upset my biased opinion. We were like withholding judgment.
Oh, I love Gaia Project. But
yeah, Gaia Project.
Terra Mystica, just as a side note, took me 25 days to play. 25 days.
Paul says they gave away their Terra Mystica after playing Gaia Project. I get it.
I have no interest.
I love.
I gave it one more shot, and like I said, I couldn't even bring myself to read the rules. So I'm like, just push buttons.
Man, it's a good thing that
I feel sorry for the person that tied me.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't admit this stuff because then they're gonna be like, "Wow, that guy, he's a jerk. That guy's a jerk."
Anyway, Terra Mystica. Bye, Terra Mystica. It's nice knowing you.
Oh dear.
All right, let's move on to my number 6. I give Terra Mystica a 7, by the way.
That's true, Coraloo.
I know some people love Terra Mystica, think it's the best thing ever, but I don't know. All right,
I love
number
Gaia
6
Project.
is I give it an 8. We're moving up to the 8s.
Okay, I'm guessing it's this one.
Yep, you were right. Look at you. You know your stuff.
I do sometimes.
We played a little game of Space Base.
Just base game.
We were just chilling.
The base,
and
space,
Rebecca was like, let's play something, man. She wanted to play something quick and zippy, and we played Space Base.
And this is still zippy and quick and fun and delightful and probably one of my favorite dice games. Straight up.
And I have no interest in playing with any of the extra stuff.
Really?
Don't need it. It's good just how it is.
That's fair.
I mean, I think I think we do have some stuff mixed in from
from Shy Pluto.
From the Shy Pluto, but I don't think we weren't playing with any of the little ships that you can get and
all the extra stuff. We just played the base game and stuff. I gotta be honest. I mean, it was fun while we did that campaign, but just playing whatever, like you said, whatever stuff we have in it now is a blasty blast, and it's so quick to set up. If you don't have a bunch of the extra stuff, you're just laying out your rows.
Yeah, and we'd have to relearn the rules for the extras if we added them in too.
So there's the inherent laziness of we already know this game too. I mean, no, that's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm just saying it's funny because we know how to play this game.
Well, we can throw down and be playing in 3 minutes.
Yeah, and yeah. So yeah, that's a good point too, Coraloo. This is one of those that you could teach to anybody, gamer, non-gamer, because it's Yahtzee. It's kind of, I mean,
the only thing I would say would be tricky is the ones that you have to charge up.
The charge up ones. Yeah. But you know what? I mean, honestly, when I'm feeling lazy, I'll confess, I avoid those.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
I guess you can safely take those out of the deck.
You could. Okay, now I must say, Neutral, I agree with you. Machi Koro feels completely different from this. Because Machi Koro felt like you're kind of forced to do certain things or you're not going to win straight up. Like, you could just
it's a race to do one thing.
Hosed in that game. But everybody's got the same, you start kind of with the same chances with the same stuff, and it's You're going off the same dice rolls.
You're much
I don't
more
know,
interested in other people's turns too.
Yeah,
Space
that's
Space.
true.
I mean, I think there is some Machikoro that you get stuff on.
Yeah,
other people's
because
turns,
like if
but
they
not near as much as Space Space.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because you can actually do some things with what you get, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. I agree. This is, which is funny because I really I enjoyed Machikoro and I wanted to love Machikoro, but because you could paint yourself into a corner so easily and someone could just run away with it. It does.
Too.
It does. It can. And I don't feel like that really can happen too much with this. I mean, after a certain point, probably. Like if I get a really crazy good victory point engine, but you see me building it. It's not like you don't have any warning, I guess. Because in Machikoro, you could buy that one really big card, or one that's really punishing to everybody else, and they can't catch you. Yeah. It's just a thing. And I feel like this is more balanced. So yeah, that's so much fun. I love Space Base. Space
Move on to my number 5, a brand new game, one of our new purchases. We bought it and played it like immediately.
We did, which is I'm assuming this one.
No.
Hold up. Is it this one?
I can't see what you're doing.
LR, this one, or is it this?
Did you not get it? It's this one right here.
Yeah, I have it. It's on the underneath. I don't have these ranked. I don't know what your rankings are.
New York Zoo.
We played that one almost immediately too.
New York Zoo.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You can talk about this because you love this so much more than I do.
Okay, so I know that, especially Uwe in particular, but in general, there have been a lot of what they call them polyominoes.
Yep.
It's multi-weird shaped Tetris-y things. There's all these games out there. And Uwe is probably one of the most guilty of those because he makes a ton of different ones, right? This is so cute. I can't get sick of these polyomino games if they keep tweaking them like this. Like Uwe, it doesn't feel like, okay, here I go, it's patchwork again. I'm getting the shapes, I'm trying to fit it in a grid. Okay, sure. Yeah, you're finding polyominoes, trying to fit them together. But there's a little twist with this one. It feels different. You're not putting your shapes, they don't have to touch, they don't have all those weird rules about how you put them on the tile. You can put them on any old way if you want to. The meeples in this, the Anna meeples, are ridiculously cute. They're ridiculous. Like, had my children been younger, I think they would have stolen these to play with because they're so cute.
Yeah, he took a piece of several games and kind of
you like blended
them together into something really cool.
Yeah, and it's got the patchwork thing where you can move 1, 2, or 3 places, and you have a choice, right, of where you can go. But then when you pass certain things, some things automatically fire off. Certain animals have babies and stuff if you have them, and you can choose between getting more animals and getting more shapes, and it's just really fun. I like the scoring system, how you put animals on there, and once they fill it up, you get basically a freebie piece, and that's kind of like your filler pieces to fill in the weird missing spots that you're having trouble filling. It's a lot of fun. This one just feels different. Yes, it has that je ne sais quoi Corlew says. It's so much fun.
Nessa played with one of the games with us, and I taught it to her in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, and she's played twice now, right?
No,
Didn't she play the second one with us? I thought she played another one with us.
We've only played it twice.
Oh, no, that's right. It was just you and me that time.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, so much fun. I could play this game again, like right now. It's that much fun. And it's, there's not a huge scoring thing. It's not really, it's
the first one to finish the board wins.
Yeah, it's a race. Yeah. And so I think that kind of lends another appeal to it that may not be with some of these other games, because this is another one that's great for families. You might have to help them keep track of how to do the moving off once they fill a piece or something, but I mean, that's so minimal. And I think it's easy to teach people how to play that. Setup's really fun. The only thing we did is we made sure that we bagged all the because there's 4 shades of green. So if you have trouble seeing greens, this would be a nightmare for you, I would think. But we just bagged them separately. So you just lay them down, slap them down real quick, because you have to lay them out in kind of an order based on how many players you have and stuff. That's probably the toughest part about the game, honestly, is just setting it up. It's a good
one. Good little family way. I bought it for the girls, and I ended up enjoying it quite a bit.
I know. Like, I'm ready to play it. Like I said, I'd be like, I don't care if the girls are with us or not, whatever. But they're cute. I mean, flamingo meeples. Come on now. Meerkat meeples. Ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That's something I haven't played. I have not played Machikoro Legacy. I wanna
Interesting.
try that just
Gotta
because
finish
I'm
our
curious.
first one legacy game.
Oh my gosh, we gotta. We're not completionists this year in any
No.
way, sense, or form. It's very weird.
All right, we'll move on to
No,
another
this-
game. I think
yeah.
we've already talked about this, and so we'll zip right through it. We played another game of Nope.
We played a game of Nope.
Yep.
Played that game.
Yeah, we played another game of Red Rising, and Rebecca just annihilated me. Like, just took me behind the shed and gave me a good butt whooping.
The kids got yeah. In this game, oh man, it just keeps getting better. I think you may want to read the series.
Maybe. All right.
I'm in book 2 now. I kind of slowed down. I had state competition and all that stuff, but it's really cool. Things kind of clicked, and now I'm seeing like all these different characters and stuff, and it was just another. These kinds of card games click with me a lot of times with the cool.
Apparently, reading the book
combos
gives you an advantage in the game because she like tripled my score.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it just clicked, but it was neat because knowing the characters and stuff and seeing them, like, oh, I see how they're associated now. This is kind of cool. Like, there's this backstory to a lot of it. It's very clever. The books are awesome so far. I'm halfway through the second book. I'm still loving it. And the game, you don't have to know the books to play the game. Obviously, Hunter has not read the books yet and likes the game a lot.
I think you need to know the books to play the game. Apparently.
Oh, now you just it clicks.
No,
It clicks. There's really no advantage in that regard, which is also nice. But it's neat because you're playing these card combos, and there's color factions, and there's different resources like the helium and getting you have different kinds of boards keeping the tracks of military might, institution, and all those different things. And it's neat playing those balances against each other while you're trying to balance the cards in your hand for the maximum amount of victory points. I really, 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 I'm enjoying it.
All right, get out of here.
I would play it again.
We talked about this last time.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's the last of the 8s. We're moving into the 9 territory.
What? That was an 8? What's wrong with you?
I guess I need to read the book. The one you've been trying to give me all night is next. All right, Arnak. We played Arnak on Board Game Arena. It only took 17 days. It was a zippy game.
I was not part of this.
I love this game. It's great.
I love this game. I want to play it again. I'm kind of jealous that you played it online.
I don't think did we play the more complicated board yet? I don't think we have. I think we have it sitting over there ready to go to play.
No, I thought we did last time.
Did we play it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're right. We did. We did play that.
Yeah, we played
slightly more difficult side of the board.
Yeah.
The snake side, I guess it's called. I don't know.
Snakes on a plane?
One's a snake and one's something else. I don't know. Lizard. I don't know.
What? Okay.
Anyway, we've talked about this several times. It's a great game. It's the whole worker placement, deck building combo game. It's one of the ones where your engine, you kind of go, it creeps along, and all of a sudden, just launches into space. You get like just a couple actions the first round, but by the time the game's in, you're doing like 15 actions.
Oh, true. Ross just asked a really hard question, at least for me. Arnak or Dune Imperium? Ooh,
they're right there together. I think I like Dune Imperium better just because I love the Dune universe, and it has that kind of area control thing going on. There's a little more player interaction going on. It's a
little bit smoother. I don't know. I like all the fiddly.
I think you like this one better.
I think I like the fiddly bits of this one better.
Just a hair better.
Yeah. Yeah,
they're right there. They're right there together.
They're so good. Both of them are good.
Like I said, I like the player interaction in Dune, the competition of the combat or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the combat's really neat in this, and there's really no combat in this. But I like the fiddly bits and being able to go up the achievement ladders and get the cool gadgets and gizmo cards and stuff, and that's kind of more my shtick. So, Dune Imperium at lower player counts, maybe. I could see that.
Maybe
I could see that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a 9. It's a solid 9.
Yep.
All right, move on.
Such a good
to another new game. We unboxed this last time, I believe.
You guys have seen us play this.
And we played it live.
And we need to play it live again. Because it's so good.
This is a 9, and if I gave halves, it'd be a 9.5. And it wants to be a 10. As soon as I get to play the innkeeper with a little table and bed.
Mr. Nasty.
When I play Mr. Nasty, I'm going to probably bump it to a 10 because that
Oh my gosh,
looks so
right.
cute. His little inn has a little table. And
Oh my
you put little
gosh.
mugs on the table for the people to drink, and then people sleep in your beds, and you get that's what the
It's
innkeeper
beautiful.
sells.
And then what was the other the one I wanted to play was the
Oracle?
The Oracle, I think it was.
Where you have like a little thing.
Oh yeah, you toss the
you throw the runes.
you throw the runes and the bones out.
What is it called? Throwing the bones or casting the bones, or
Yeah, and then reading them.
And you use those, and it's a roll and write game, and based on the symbols that you get and the numbers you get, that's how you play your roll and write.
I'm so ready for this. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so stoked.
I don't know what the innkeeper is. I don't know what his mechanism is, but
we'll find
he's
out.
the one I want to try.
Well, there's also a the little monster keeper,
Dragon Rancher.
Dragon Rancher, that's right. There's the Dragon Rancher.
And the captain.
Then the captain. I was like, there's at least 4 that we haven't played because I remember we could pair up.
Technically a 5th one if you bought the secret stash.
Oh, is that the rogue?
Shh. Spoilers. It's supposed to be a secret. There's an additional character in the secret stash. Anyway.
We'll play it too.
So anyway, I am looking forward to playing this again. This one may be on the docket this weekend because I want to play Mr.
I
Nasty.
did too. I kind of want to just, I don't know when yet. When school gets out, by the way, I saw you asking about wanting to play people online, Coralu. When summer's out, Board Game Arena, man. It's on.
She probably would deal with the whole one.
I would do the turns a day, but I would be afraid to do it during the school year because I would space it out for a week and then everybody would hate
Oh,
me.
no, you'd get bumped in the game and get bad.
Okay, well then
ratings
that
and
would be
stuff like
that would be it too.
Yes.
Everyone's like, no one's playing with that person. But no, and then I want to play. That's the other thing, as I want to play a bunch of games. So maybe we should do that. Have like a little mini marathon.
But I want to schedule time to get online and play. I don't want to play one turn a day.
No. I get that too. I'm just saying. I'm talking about playing live.
I'm a project-oriented person, and once I start something, I want to finish it. And 25 days to play a board game is not my style.
I think you're right, guys. If he's going to do that, it needs to be like Diplomacy or one of those big mega games. Otherwise,
what's funny is though, in my youth, in the
you would have done that all the time.
In the yesteryear,
you would have had 40 games.
No, I roomed with 2 other guys, and we would set up a board game, and we would just go in and take our turn. And we had a little system where we
like leave a marker or something.
Leave a thing to know that our turn was done, and the next person would wander by and do their turn.
You know what? College lends itself to that kind of stuff. I swear.
We just had a little side area of our house or apartment, I guess it was. We just had a table set up, and we'd set up games like the old school games like Risk and junk like that. But we would
Conquest of the Roman Empire or whatever it's called, and
Conquest of the Empire, and what's the Space Hulk and games like that. We do it. Anyway. All right. Nurtures Co. I love it. We're going to play it again.
I can't wait. I seriously cannot wait to do this. Yes.
And my number 1, one of my favorite games of all time. At last check, it was my number 2 game of all time. And it's still holding strong. City of the Big Shoulders. It only took 14 days. That game flew by.
Okay. That's hilarious, A. And B, how did you remember what the heck you were doing with anything in this game?
The first round of the game, I didn't have the resources to produce anything. And I was so mad. I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do this one thing and I forgot to do it. But anyway, I almost come back and beat Tommy anyway, even though I forgot to do a research.
Oh, Tommy's talking smack about you.
No, he won, but I didn't produce in the first round, so I never caught up.
Man.
I got close. He screwed up at the end too. He made a completely big mistake.
Coralu's trying to kill your excuses. There's a notes feature.
I know. I explained
He's probably afraid somebody's gonna.
I explained this to my boss today. They're why I didn't go into like technical accounting. It's like I don't like to write, and so I don't like writing notes. I take my turn and I wait, and then it's my turn like 3 minutes later, and then I take my turn.
City of the Big Shoulder Pads, totally 80s. I like it, Julio.
Anyway, I've talked about this ad nauseum.
Yep, pretty close. Ad
nauseum. Yeah. Odd.
80.
Odd or ad?
Odd.
Ad nauseum.
There you go.
So I don't need to talk about this anymore. But it's great. The board game arena implementation of this game is amazing. So.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, you played too, right? Did you play on? No, you didn't. Get out of here.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it at some point, but Yeah, turn-based for something like that would kill me. I'd be slain because I barely remember during the game what I'm doing between turns, let alone if I had to do a turn here and a turn there. I'd have to use the notes. And the fact that they have the notes, though, is good to know now. Thank you, Coralie.
Yeah,
that,
in the corner you can click.
because I'm with you in the summer. Summer is like night and day for me during the school year. I'm doing like 4,000 things at once, but in the summer I'm not, so I could handle doing several games at the same time. And it
You
would
can do like the one person that has the top rating in the game. They actually get experience points. Person has the highest experience points. I think I checked one time. He had like 249 games going at once.
Alrighty then. I guess I'm gonna have to. Upgrade to the paying account.
I could not
for that.
imagine trying to keep track of that anyway.
It doesn't mean he's keeping track of them.
That's true. Just pushing buttons just to get XP.
I'm like, hey, it's my turn. I'm gonna get this card next.
He's playing 100 games of Carcassonne at the same time.
That'd be awesome.
All right, that's it, folks. Let's move on to the
Why
next
did they
segment.
make that box so boring? Because that's how they do those Euros, Gardner. I
See if I can find the button. Here we go.
What are we doing? Who? What?
We're doing this.
Oh, what?
So I wasn't going to do a Kickstarter Chaos, but my what do they say? My DMs were blowing up today.
Oh, were they?
Apparently there was a big release today, and I jumped all over it. So let's jump
over
to
no.
some Kickstarter Chaos and tell you what I backed today. Oh, the dog's playing. So if you see a dog toy flying through the air, then
that's yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me find my thing. I think it's this one right here. Oh, look at that. And there it is in all its glory.
Mosaic. Okay, I already like the name. I like the name. You've intrigued me.
From the infamous Glenn Drover, who made Age of Empires and Raccoon Tycoon.
Glenn Drover, bring your board games right over.
Is that his name? Glenn Drover? Rover?
It better rhyme with that or else.
Red Rover? Anyway, so Mosaic is a civilization game that plays in 2 hours and probably an hour for 2 players. It looks awesome. The bits are awesome. The gameplay is awesome. It's an engine building, resource management type game. You took some of the best pieces of the Age of Discovery game, Age of Empires, whichever you have, and kind of blew it up into a full-blown Civ game instead of a worker placement kind of area control game.
What?
So it's got all these cool bits. Let me move down. Glenn Drover had it right. So let's go down. Sorry, I'm flying by. So you got a map of the Mediterranean, and you're basically doing area control type things in the Mediterranean. You're building cities. You're building towns.
But are we trading?
No trading.
What? No trading in the Mediterranean?
No trading in the Mediterranean. You are building a resource engine. It has all these. Oh, the bits are great. The artwork's kind of cool.
Ooh, the artwork looks neat. I like it.
So there's all the little artwork, and then
slow down, Hoss.
It's got all these cool miniatures.
Ooh, those little catapults remind me of the ones in the
Conquest of the Empire.
No, oh my gosh,
it is Conquest.
The Trader.
The
Round Table.
Knights Camelot.
Yeah,
Shadows over Camelot.
Shadows over Camelot. Why am I blanking?
They look like the.
It kind of reminds me of the little catapults, but apparently it looks like Conquest too.
So it's
Stonehenge.
Yeah, you can build wonders.
Look at the pyramids.
It looks so cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So it looks really cool. I watched like every review video I could find, every tutorial video I could find, every review video I could find, and yeah, I'm sold. It looks really, really cool.
That looks amazing.
It's really a big time engine builder. You get technologies that you can research. It just is really good.
That looks amazing. Oh my goodness, and it has bits and coins. Did I see that correctly?
Yep.
Oh geez. Oh my gosh, look at those. How fun.
Yeah, wooden bits. Well, if you get the upgraded version. I think the regular versions are just tiles.
Yes, same diff. I mean, the art on them looks cool regardless of what you get.
Anyway, I watched all these videos. Oh,
and Mark did a preview. And oh my goodness.
Yeah, I told you my DMs were blowing up.
I can see
every person I
was like, you follow all these
on
people.
YouTube, but it had a notification come up. I got like 20
funny.
notifications. I'm like, oh, something's going on. So anyway, So it's $79 for the regular version and $149 for the super deluxe Kickstarter version.
Colossus.
And the add-ons, you get all these.
Do they spin like that in real life?
No, they don't spin. You get metal coins with the deluxe version.
What?
You get all the little
I'm
miniatures
take
for the
those to
deluxe
school and tell the
version.
kids they're real.
Huh?
Said I'm going to take those coins to school and tell the kids they're real.
Anyway, this looks
are cool.
really cool. I read the entire rules cover to cover on it. I rarely do that before I get a game, and I did for this because it looked really interesting.
Big old nerd. All right,
it looks really great. So if you like Age of Discovery or Age of Empires, it has that kind of feel, but then you add technologies and more things going on with it. But it's not worker placement; it's action selection in this game. So each turn you're taking one of 8 actions. It's stuff like build, research a technology, produce, just your normal Civ type actions that you're taking. Anyway, there it is. I backed it.
Very cool.
So thought I would.
Little worker dude looked cool too. I mean, they all look cool. I like all the pieces, the art.
And it's not really that complicated to teach. I could teach this one pretty easy, I think. So
that's nice.
Anyway, flying through it. All right, let's move on. I mentioned this last time, so I'm not going to go too far into it. But I backed Canvas. I talked to Caitlin, and after like 5 words, she said, "Okay, get it." So, which she rarely says for board games anymore. So she's an art. She's what we call in the geeky world artsy fartsy.
Yes,
she's artsy fartsy. So she's I think she's gonna love this game. So.
I'm with her on that because.
But we discussed it last time, so I'm not gonna go too far in it. So
oh, fine.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
I won't talk about it either. Then.
But it's quickly. It's a card drafting game, but it uses you draft the cards.
Crafting.
Yes, it has card crafting. If you play Mystic Vale, it uses that same thing. You're basically building a painting from pieces of a painting.
Oh my gosh.
And you have to start with the background, and you add a couple of other paintings and see if it.
I'm just stoked that it's 2-sided, and they also have a painting title that you're building at the same time. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
You're showing it here how it works.
That looks so stinking.
And basically, you're collecting certain symbols, and you get points for different combination of symbols. So,
yeah. Oh, look at that. That's just greatness. I can't wait.
So she's like, yes, it sounds awesome. So there you go. So those 2 I backed in the last few days. And then we're going to jump back to ones I backed in the past because someone said they wanted.
So like 4 days ago as opposed to 2?
No, this one was a couple months ago. What, I got something on me?
Yeah. Go ahead, keep talking.
I could have just said nothing because no one can see.
I was like, what are you doing?
All right. So then one of the ones I backed previously, the Castles of Mad King Ludwig Collector's Edition. Whatever, I reviewed this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I talked to you about it before I backed it.
It's great. One thing about me having a terrible memory right now, I get surprised again.
So I backed this. I think I backed the deluxe edition.
This looks so
or
good.
The collector's edition. But there's like a colossal edition.
I weep. Yeah, that looks insane. I don't know where we would even store such a thing. If we had that kind of storage space, though, I'd be all over that.
So it comes with all the expansions. We don't have any of the expansions, so that's a bonus.
Yeah.
We get the expansions that we don't have.
Royal upgrades. Oh, my goodness.
And then there's the Colossal, which we didn't get the Colossal version.
That is so ludicrously crazy. Dan King did this one, too.
Yeah. Dan,
and he's been busy. He's been getting all the good games.
Busy little bee. So the collector's edition has these cool towers, better tiles.
Look at that. That was ridiculous.
And it has all the different expansions and stuff like that.
So amazing.
I think this is the one I got.
The Royal
one.
Good.
I didn't get the Colossal.
That thing is so cool, but where would you
Look how big the tiles are compared to the normal tiles.
Oh my gosh, it's more than double the size. I don't think. Yeah, I think you might have to be madder than Ludwig. It's so true.
I could not imagine playing the Colossal version.
We have a big table. How would you fit that? We'd have to play on the floor?
I don't know.
You have to go to a cafeteria at a school.
The Colossal edition. But it'd be good for like people that have conventions or very big game meetup groups or something like that. That'd be fun to play that.
Yeah, you live in a castle, then you could play it. I agree. That just looks so neat, doesn't it? I mean, it'd be so much fun.
All right, well that's it.
I know, Neutral. He doesn't make much sense, right? He's like Man Suburbia, and then Mad King Ludwig. He goes hog wild. I get it.
You don't have to watch other people. Well, you do, except for achievements. You don't have to watch what other people are doing.
Yeah, the regular edition can be a table hog just because you sprawl your castle out potentially.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do. Each time we're gonna do 3 or so things, recent backs, and then go back to the previous ones to talk about them. Because I assume they're going to make that available for retail. I don't know, maybe not.
They'd be silly not to. Honestly, I'm sure they'd make a good good penny off of it.
All right.
It's a popular game.
What now?
So good.
All right, let's do it. Next segment. Let's move on. Our last segment, because I think this one's gonna take a while.
Uh-oh.
So where's the button?
I don't know.
Which button is it?
Yes.
This one right here. All right, new purchases. So we already talked about New York Zoo.
Woo woo.
So we don't need to go over that one.
Okay, let me just go down this.
Just pick
stack.
one. Pick one. We'll talk about it. So we got the expansion for Through the Ages. She really loved Through the Ages when we played it again.
Yeah,
so
you hated it. I could tell.
it was horrible because I lost, but otherwise it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, you spanked me after I played the app 100,000 times.
I schooled him after not played it for 4 years.
I guess maybe moving bits confused
Cocky
me.
in your complacence, I see.
So anyway, this one is the expansion. It has new leaders, new wonders, new military cards, more stuff. It's not.
And it's big. The leaders is the big thing, right?
It has a little bit of everything.
Okay.
It adds in. It's just more of everything.
Who do we have? We have Cleopatra. Ooh. Catherine the Great. Ooh. Darwin. Would you call him a leader? He's more of a scientist.
He's a leader.
Madame Curie. Oh, c'est si bon. All right, so this is cool.
Yeah, so
the plastic's already torn.
I know. She got a discount from the board game. And one of those friendly local game stores was doing a sell, so we kind of went over there and kind of helped them out a little bit by buying.
Hey, Game and Wife, we're showing off some of our spoils of our purchase. Gaming Wife and I went to.
Looking forward to you're gonna open it up and take a peek.
Well, yeah, I told you it was scratched up. A little look-see, as they say if you like the Mutts comics. Okay, so let's see what. Stop.
More bits.
New leaders and wonders. Aww. They have a 1 out of 3.
More. What?
2 out of 3.
More card holder
3 out of 3. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. A nice little thick piece of cardboard that I think is just a first player token.
An advertisement for Letter Jam. Get that out of here.
Oh, your favorite game, sweetheart. Okay. I love how we have this ginormous box for.
Oh, apparently there's a wonder board and a leaderboard now. I'm curious how that's going to work. I wonder if they're going to be separate somehow. Rebalance cards. Oh, it gives you some rebalance cards. Stuff like that. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, interesting.
Lovely.
Oh, what is this? You now have new military decks.
Uh-oh.
Set the old decks aside and use the new ones. All right.
Okay, cool. Oh, Hunter, which is better, Letter Tycoon or Letter Jam?
Letter Tycoon, because it's not cooperative.
I so knew you were going to say that. I so knew it.
It's not cooperative. All right,
I think he'll murder me if I play Letter Jam with him
Keep
again.
coming.
I'm pretty sure he'd murder me.
All right, this was it was buy 2 get 1 free, and this was the free. She just randomly picked it. I
didn't randomly pick it.
What's funny is
I heard buzz about this.
Well, yeah.
It's a Dice Tower essential. That's always
what's funny is I actually watched the review for this, and I think you're gonna love this game.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I heard some buzz about it, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. And I think maybe even some of you talking about it. So it was not completely devoid of any information. It doesn't have the seal of excellence on it. I don't just go looking like, ooh, shiny. I love how I know something.
Yeah, actually, it looks pretty good. You're not going to open it up and look at it?
Some things.
Actually, you got to see the little manta rays.
Oh, what? Yes.
Need help?
No. I just got to... I don't have fingernails, if you hadn't noticed. I just have to get mean.
I think you like the little manta ray guys.
What?
And art's amazing.
Yeah. The art... You all know I'm a sucker for the art.
said it's decent.
Decent. Okay.
Decent. Like,
listen.
That's a solid meh.
Oh, dude. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him, Corlu. Just saying.
Got it?
No.
Gotta get shaky with it.
You
have to pull the sides out a little bit.
These cards are replacements. Do not dispose. That's no fun. All right, so have some cards. Let's look at the board. Ooh, the board is bleu. Look, oh, it's pretty. Look at that. This is just half of it. Half of it. Oh, it's a regular sized board. Look at that.
Oh, you're in love with this. You like gimmicks like this. Beautiful. You actually slide cards into this little.
Yay! Okay, I love that. Yes, that's gonna be so cool. Look at those. These feel nice. Okay, I like that. And then we've got. Oh my goodness, you guys! They're little plastic gray rays. Okay, that's ridiculous. Oh, you don't have the thingy set
Oh,
up
the
to
rulebook's
show off
new.
the pieces, do you?
I want a refund.
These are so cute, guys. Next time when we play it or whatever, I'll have Hunter do a close up of these so you can see them. They're 3D little rays. They're so adorable. They even have, have you ever looked at the underside of a ray and they have like their little smiley mouth? You can see those. That's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Things you like in games. It cracks me up.
Whatever. At
You
least
didn't
I'm
even
amused.
go, the thing.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
The insert's a
You
little
see that?
ray.
Why?
All right, get this out of here. This is garbage.
What? Oh my god. I'm gonna slap a man. Slap a man.
Don't forget these, because it says do not lose these.
I know, as I lose them. All right, so, man, I can't believe you get rid of this.
No, it's good. I actually watch it. It's gonna be. I think I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm gonna play with
like
gaming
It's a
wife.
light game, but I think I like it.
Don't you diss my game.
What?
I'll sick the rays on you. All right, and then this bulky monstrosity of death and pain. Whoa!
So this is as far as I'm gonna go of buying hero stuff. I know there's all these
I was just saying, where would we put it?
mercenary packs and
more.
stuff like that. But now I've got enough, all the factions, and I can play up to 7 people. Now where I'm gonna find 7 people, I don't know.
Hey, the clock's ticking.
I can play up to 7
Clock's
people.
ticking. People are getting vaccinated. I'm just saying.
Anyway, this adds the bird folk and the merfolk. Birds and mers.
The mers. I'll play the mers.
Birds and mers.
I'm all about the mers. I will destroy you with my mers. My mers.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, if you're a big fan of mantas, you need to at least peek at those pieces online. Seriously, Zeris, they're adorable. Gaming Wife will totally play, so
Play
there
what?
you go. Anything without you. There you go.
What just happened?
I
said I would play. I said I like it. All right, here we go. The piece, what is it? The piece de resistance.
Close enough. Oh, jeez. People, I can't keep up with this anymore.
Well, this is slow compared to what we normally do.
That's terrifying. That's the the Murphs.
Do we want to guess what it is?
Is it a Kickstarter?
I'm not gonna say.
Shipping department. I'm
What?
gonna say no. This was a board game purchase from my addict husband.
You guys have a guess what this might be?
Okay, it's not Kickstarter. I'm so out of touch now. What would you have gotten that's not Kickstarter right now? All I know is you and your Kickstarter nonsense. Which is more than I usually know. Now that I think about it. What came out?
And Ross has it correct. Don't look at Ross.
Too late.
No, Ross got it right. Open it up.
Ross, you're my hero. And Hunter, you're my hero. Oh. Terra Mystica. I'm just kidding.
No, look, you gotta show these off.
Holy!
No,
are these
open
individually?
up. I know this is the biggest joke online right now. Everyone's making fun of it.
I am going to send Bonacore.
He's not.
He's retired. I'll send him a strongly
Open up. Look
letter.
at it. They individually package every single metal bit.
Okay, so we already went
Each
in
one of them
bag.
has a separate little bag. Every metal bit has
people,
a separate
we are
bag.
killing the planet with this stupid.
There is hundreds of little bags
Stupid.
of little metal bits.
I want to cram all of these pieces of plastic up their nose. That is ridiculous.
That is so funny.
Why? Okay, so they don't clack together? Seriously.
That is hilarious.
Seriously.
All right.
No, I know I can't blame Steven. I just like to harass Steven. I would send him a letter and be like, dude.
A strongly worded letter?
A strongly worded letter. I'd be like, Bonacore. It'd just be funny.
All right.
Holy good lord. Okay, so can I lift it this way?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. It's light because we have to put all of the game bits in it, right?
It's got most of the game bits.
Hey, look at you. That was all reflexes, man. All right. So now, I found a hole. I found a weakness.
Weak spot.
I did. Because I have no fingernails.
We said we were opening it.
Me?
Do you even know what's in this?
Terraforming Mars.
Okay.
Hello? Always blame the Podfather. Yes, exactly. Besides, Bonacore has a great sense of humor. He's funny. All right, so... Oh, I forgot about this! Ah! Oh, you picked the wrong night not to have the little bit thingy you hooked up.
I didn't hook it up.
Okay. Okay, so if you like terraforming Mars, now terraforming Mars is like triply cool because you now have I'm assuming this is magma. Look at that 3D magma. And then you've got a little hill. Look at this. And it's even got a little groove in it so you can set cities and nonsense on top of it. This is ridiculous.
No,
okay?
there's something you put on top of that.
That's what I said. You're not listening. It's probably the magma. Look, you blow it up. Magma.
No.
Look, magma hill. This is my game, and I'll play it the way I want to.
That's the way you play it?
Yes. And then there's a little V for victory. I'm kidding. That's what I'm going to use it for. Look at the little cities. Can you guys see this? Ah, okay, this is ridiculous.
They're dome cities.
Oh my gosh, now we can play Star Wars. Because now we've got Luke's homeland. Remember? Yep.
Need to...
Oh my goodness. It's the little, oh, it's Rover, guys. It's Rover. It's almost as cool as his little wooden 3D bit one he had. His little, this is cool. This is cool. This needs painted. Someone paint this mini. All right, and then oceans. Look at that. This is beautiful. Drop the nuke tile on Mary. Don't use crazy glue. Oh yeah, why would you? No, that's a piece of art. No.
The grass.
Why, are you speaking from experience, there? Oh, look at the trees, guys. Look at this. See?
I don't know if they can see it.
Yeah, they can see it's green. You can hold. I can hold it against my insanely bright shirt, and you can see that. Look at that. Look at that. See? You can see how thick it is. And the trees are all bumpy. It's not flat. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, these are ridiculous. And then as Hunter's pulling this apart, you see that, someone on BGD did. Oh, dear.
Glued them?
They would glue them. Oh, no. Yeah, why would you do that? That would be Fog City. They'll just fog those up. I learned that once a long time ago. My first camera. I forget what busted on it.
You glued something in it.
And I glued something
made the
in it.
smoke out.
Smoked my lens.
Smoke glued all over it.
Oh, it was the back lens that the lens you look through. It kind of popped off.
Yeah, I think these are the ones that the domes go on.
Yeah. Okay. There they are. Yep. And now it's like Stephen King's world. The dome. Okay. This is stinking cool. I don't know why, because they don't always go on, do they? Or do they?
That's the cities now.
Oh, okay, so this domes do. Okay, I can see why someone would glue them then. That makes more sense.
Those are what the cities are. The domes are extras. You don't normally get the domes.
Well, hoity-toity.
Hoity-toity.
If you don't have the domes, then you can't breathe on Mars. Hello? Clearly, you'd have to do more terraforming. Amateurs. Just saying. This is ridiculously cool. This is why this box is 4,000 pounds.
The colony ships.
Colony ships that you can't see because they're in shiny plastic. They need painting too. I really wish I had the time to paint stuff. It'd probably be extremely therapeutic.
It's got all the boxes to hold everything, all the different bits. You got your little personal
faction things. Oh, yeah. So ridiculous. Oh, you guys,
the money, two money things for the
money.
So they have them on separate areas of the board.
Oh, wait. But do they have it set up so that my pieces don't clack? Because I don't want my metallic cubes to clack.
And then we got the giant card box for all the cards.
Oh my gosh, you can actually fit all those insane cards into something. What's funny is this is not as shocking of a box as I was afraid it would be, because we've had the Mystic Veil Conclave box. Yeah. We've had, Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea.
It comes with things to hold all those tiles that we were showing you. There's
Lords of
bins
Hellas.
For all of them.
What else have we had? All these big monster boxes anymore. Roll Player. This is like par for the course now for these insanely...
big cube of death.
Yeah, it takes you... Well, I think, Coraloo, looking at this and how it's organized now, I think after you initially set this up, it won't take you longer to unbag everything.
It won't take near as long as an Acronade to set up.
I think you're going to set it up and just be able to go.
Pull your little bin out.
This, however, 4 hours of work right here. I feel like trolling somebody for their birthday with this. Be like, look what I got you. It's a bag within a bag within a bag.
Put a quarter in each one, and it'll be like $50.
I'm tempted to do that to the girls. Just be like, here, open this for me. I'll give you all the quarters. This is seriously why? What are we gonna do with all these baggies too?
Well, we find someone that has a side job, sell it to them.
That is so wrong. And here I was going to go the innocent route and be like, hey, look, it's individual doses of catnip for smoking. We could be like, here's your daily allowance.
Here's your daily allowance of catnip.
Here's your daily allowance.
That's kind of like a drug dealer.
Yeah. The cat. You all have those cats. Our cat's crazy. So yeah, this is a, besides this insanity, this is amazing. Straight up amazing. This is so cool. Oh, you're putting stuff on the keyboard. You're just asking for technical difficulties, sir. I'm assuming this goes in here. Nope.
Yeah, it does. That's where it goes.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, it did. I just put it in crooked.
I have no idea what this is.
This is so cool.
I need to look online for all this stuff.
You punch it and build things with it.
It looks like it's a divider or something.
Look at that, you broke it now.
It's broken. Forever.
Sell them to a jewelry artist. Coraloo, look at you. Genius. I need to give this to some poor Etsy artist. Be like, I set you up for life. That's a good idea. This is cool. Okay, so if you are a super fan of
breaking
the
stuff.
terraforming Mars, breaking stuff, I think these would be a little tougher. Hello? That was so 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago.
I was off in my own world.
Oh my gosh.
I was off in my own world.
Was that not 5 minutes ago? Rewind the tape.
I was off in my own world.
5 minutes ago. No,
there you go.
This is a cool fan box. Like, oh, because I was done. I didn't need any more of the expansions and stuff. But to make it fun and cool, like this is one of those games where you could get just this game and play it to death.
Yeah.
You know, because it's got all the cool bits to it. It's all the cool stuff. The replayability is so different because you have all the different factions.
What's gonna look like.
And, it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be.
And we get to play the Turmoil expansion we haven't played yet.
The who?
Turmoil expansion.
Turmoil.
It's the one where you vote on laws and junk.
Oh, hang them.
Hang
Hanging jury.
Hang them.
Yep.
We didn't quite put everything back.
Nope. That was you.
It
was all you. I don't know what you're talking about.
All
okay,
right.
So
that's it, folks.
Woo! I'm exhausted. Just looking at that box makes me exhausted.
I'm gonna be exhausted putting that together.
You're gonna be exhausted just getting all the stupid cubes
I
out of the bag.
Oh, the cubes.
He's gonna be
I
like,
wonder how
honey.
metallically. I wonder if I could just throw it in a fire and then pull the cubes out after I'm done.
And you'll also know if they're evil because if the inscriptions start showing up by fire, run away.
Just throw all the plastic on the fire and then pull the cubes out.
If you don't die from like whatever poison is in the area, sure, that'd work.
All right, that's a little housekeeping before we get out of here. Over on our Board Game Geek Guild, the link is down in the description of this video. We're voting on the next top 10, the one we're going to do 1 week from tonight. The current leader is games with great gimmicks. With a great gimmick or something like that. That's currently winning, but you can easily sway that vote in a different direction if you don't like that top 10. So go there to vote. And yeah, next time we're going to do whatever top 10 ends up being that top 10.
Gardner, you read my mind. I love it. I say we hang him, then we kill him.
All right.
You want a game off Facebook? Woo! Congratulations, Neutral.
Want a game off of Facebook?
That's just random winnings left and right.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's excellent. See, keep on winning, peeps. That's it. All right. I don't know when we're doing live plays yet. Soon.
We might do one this weekend, but we'll
itching
see.
to it.
We actually getting babysitting this weekend, so we may leave the country or something. I don't know what we're gonna do this weekend. We're gonna have our first date in
our first game. Escape from the house of COVID.
Our first date in 14 months or something
Woo!
like that. It's a long time to go without a date.
Yeah.
And it's Rebecca's birthday Friday.
Woo!
So
that's right. Party.
She's gonna be 29.
Yep. Totally.
29.
No, I was the perfect age last year.
Oh.
The perfect age last year. I'm very sad right now. Wasted the perfect year on 2020.
Yep, you did. Anyway.
And if you know what the perfect year is.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm tired.
I say we let him go. No.
See you next time for a top 10, or maybe this weekend for a live play.
We don't know.
No promises.
Chaos.
Maybe. No promises.
Bye, all.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Click subscribe to join our wonderful viewer community.
Want to be notified when we upload a new video or go live? Click on the little bell below.